Scorpio. Welcome into your reading. This is a general message for you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope everyone is doing really well at this time. So how these readings go is we start off with some oracle messages, as well as if I have any channeled messages while I'm preparing for your reading, we'll go over those. And then we'll start to pull some tarot cards and go deeper into the reading with more detail, more specifics. So we're using the Santa Muerte Oracle deck, and you have the number 16 here. So this is one of the Aztec gods. I can never pronounce their name correctly. So this one's called Quetzalcoatl, something like that. But this Aztec god was a feathered serpent, and it was over knowledge, merchants, the arts and professions, and he's associated with the element of air, it says. The advice here is do not fear and do not give up. Through perseverance and insistence, you will reach the goal that you desire, that most of all you deserve. All right, so there's something about the energy of the Scorpio right now, and it's very fitting for the Scorpio, I think, because you're so persistent and you're so dedicated when you really, really want something, right? Like when a Scorpio wants something, they will get it because of their ability to stick through and follow through. And do whatever it takes, right? It becomes an obsession of sorts, depending on what the thing is and how bad you want it, especially if you feel like you deserve it, okay? And I'm feeling this strongly here, the feeling and the essence of deserving something, okay? So this is telling me that you have put a lot of work, time, blood, sweat, tears into it, which you are standing strong in your conviction that you deserve this thing. I'm also getting the research component, the learning, reading, looking things up, putting a structure or a plan together, like using your airy intellect, right? Because it says that this god rules over the element of air. And so therefore I'm thinking strategy, right? Which is also something that you are known for. When I was channeling and I was preparing for your reading, I got the color teal. And while the color came through, it fuzzed out and it started to get darker, and it automatically gave me the impression of bruises. All right. So when you have like a bruise, I know it's like more purple and grays and all of that, but for some reason it's like the teal got bruised. I don't know what teal represents, but there is bruising here. So I don't know if this has to do with like your blood, like maybe some of you need to get your blood checked, or you're anemic, or you bruise easily, or you've recently gotten some bruises, or maybe your ego has been bruised or something like that, right? Which is also telling me that there is a little bit of tension or maybe even some aggression or something like that in your energy as well. I don't know how this is going to play out, but we shall see. Let's start to pull some tarot here. So Scorpio is working on something, on getting what they want, the persistence and the insistence to get what you feel like you deserve. What is in the personal energy for the Scorpio at this time? Mind, body, heart, and soul. Personal energy for the Scorpio. See what's coming through for the Scorpio group I'm reading for today, please. That one wanted to come. Six of Cups. Okay. Well, this is definitely a card that represents the Scorpio. Scorpio rules this card. So I always contribute this card with purity of emotion. All right, there's something pure about this card. Purity of emotion is what I call it. Maybe you're dealing with another person who you have really intense feelings for. Maybe you're coming from the heart in a more genuine, nurturing, caring way. Like your intentions are pure. 3 of Wands. You're waiting for your results, right? Like this is it. This is, you put the work in, you made the decision and you started to put the work. And now it's like, okay, I should be seeing something for the amount of time, work, energy, effort that I've put into this thing. Page of Cups. So for the majority of you, we are dealing with feeling, right? How you feel about something or someone in your personal energy. You are in tune with your emotions right now. And when we say feelings, emotions, sensitivity, yes, all of those words are governed by the water signs. But the sensitivity could be a sensitivity to anything, right? Like your environment in general. The emotion can be positive, loving, caring, nurturing, but it could also be hatred and fear and, like all of these other negative emotions, right? So when I say you're connected to your emotions, I'm talking about the wide spectrum, the entire spectrum of emotion here. But you're really in your heart. You may be just a little bit more sensitive than usual right now, or you're wearing your heart on your sleeve, it seems like. Maybe a little vulnerable, right? Because the 6 of Cups here is bringing me down to this like more innocent, childlike vulnerability or sensitivity, okay? So think of a watery child, a water sign child. When they're young, they are very sensitive to reactions that they get from their parents or from their surroundings. They want to feel cuddled and loved and nurtured. And I'm getting that strongly here with the Scorpio I'm picking up on today. It's like you want to have a strong connection and an interaction of emotion here, but you're waiting on it. Okay, so it may not necessarily be in your present environment at this time. You are working on it. You're working toward it. Maybe you are bonding and developing a relationship with someone to get to this level of love and connection and this genuine, like reciprocal back and forth energy flow. When the Scorpio deals with another person, especially in an intimate way, they want to get inside, right? Like through the skin, past the surface, into the under, right, currents of a person. That could be like meshing themselves with the other person and going into the depths. And I don't know if you're necessarily there yet. Whoever you're dealing with or whatever this thing is, you want that feeling, but I don't think it's there yet, okay? Because we have the 3 of Wands here. Obviously, we are dealing with another person here. You have the Lovers card in the environment. What else in the environment for the Scorpio, please? Scorpio. You're in the setting. It makes me feel like, okay, let's say that you are with someone, right? And you are thinking about another person, or this reading is about you and another person, which usually it is with the Scorpio. But it's like you're in it, you have it. I feel that like you have it, but it's not yet like satisfying, right? It's not that feeling yet. It's not like what you're used to even. Okay. I'm getting that. Like this thing is not what you're used to feeling. You want to make that reality though. You want to, because it's like a memory, or it's like patterns, or let's say that you are always involved in relationships where it goes super passionate, super intense and deep, right? Where the whole element of like love hurts. Maybe that's why I was picking up the bruising. And with pain, you associate pain, like heartache, with how much you ache and hurt for this person equates to how much you love the person, or how deep the connection is. This is making me feel like you're yearning for that, you're wanting that, you're trying to create that. But there's a lack here. It's not the same. It's not like those other relationships that you've always had. Now, I know this is a good thing or a bad thing. We'll see. The Lovers and the Five of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. So there is an Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, creating it. See, you're trying to I'm also getting, what is it? Like recreate it. Like maybe there was a feeling that you once had with one person, or maybe there was like this specific relationship that you once had with this person or with another person, and you're trying to recreate that feeling. Or maybe this person is from your past and you're trying to like get back with them and go back to where you were before, or make things how they used to be, right, with this person. But the Lover's energy, this setting that I said, you're in the setting, you're in the place, right? You have the person, you're in the relationship, and if this is not relationship, it could be just the fact that you are connecting with another person. You have it, but it's not the same. It's lacking here. But there is an element of like no movement. Okay. I want this thing, but it's not gaining momentum. It's not changing and shifting and ascending to what I want it to be. It's just sort of heavy and stuck at this point. And someone here, whether this is you or another person, can be lacking in some way. They can be struggling. Okay. Somebody here can be sick. Somebody can be left out in the cold, like they don't have a place to live, or they don't have any family to help them. Or I don't know. It's like somebody is just this person who's been shunned. I'm getting like somebody's been shunned and they're alone in the world. It feels like. But whoever this is has a really stubborn streak and is refusing to get out of it, is refusing to see their state of being and quality of life. And they're just sort of like holding on to something. They can't let go of something. Therefore, it's not allowing them to elevate and to get out of this lack situation that they're in. This could be a person who doesn't have a lot of money, who doesn't have a job, who is literally physically ill and sick, who maybe doesn't have their own place to live or way to get around, right? Like this person needs a lot of help. This person needs a lot of help. But there's an opportunity to be with this person and to have a lover's lifestyle. But I feel, and I'm so sorry, I feel that this is like denial. I feel that this is, you want to create something with this thing, this person, whatever this is, and this person is not that, okay? But it's like you're trying to do your magic here to make it happen, to make this person that. It's like a stand-in. It's like a mannequin or like a toy, you know, like let's play pretend. you know, I'm going to dress you up and put you here and pretend that you're my girlfriend, pretend you're my boyfriend. And this is, we're playing family, right? Like when you're a kid and it's like, I'm the mom, you're the dad, you're the kid. Like it's making me feel these ways, which is a little off-putting to me, and it's making my stomach hurt. Sorry. But it's like, what is happening and why? Like, why, how old are you that you're doing this? You know, it feels very secluded and closed off as well. I don't know. All right. What is coming through? Let's get some more details and pull from another deck. This could be also a 30-day read, depending on how you see it. What's coming through for the Scorpio? What do they have to anticipate, prepare for, expect? What is coming their way? Scorpio, what are you doing? I know you want the love. I know you want the connection. Like, that's who you are. That's what you are. And it's beautiful. And I love it. But sometimes the people you pick to play that role is like, oh, goodness gracious. Oh, and it's also giving me this feeling of like savior. You know, like, who are you saving here? I love that you have the Empress. So in the next week or two, you're dealing with this type of energy, all right? There's a new inspiration, a new idea to be in an Empress position, male or female, which is a position of having it all, right? There's something that brings you pleasure, that brings you joy, that you want to, it reminds me of like the lover's energy, the lover's lifestyle is where the Empress lives. It's where the Empress resides. It's the Empress's domain. And, you know, that's how it's making me feel. Like, this is what you want to create. And again, I'm getting that sense of the wall, right? Like these two cards here, the Four of Swords typically denotes an energy of rest and meditation and healing, okay? But in this deck, it's like, do not come in because I am resting, meditating, and healing, right? So it's like creating a fortress, creating walls up around the Empress's domain, the Empress's life. Okay. And how I'm seeing it is like, I am like, oh, okay. Oh my God, this is perfect. So WandaVision in the show, right? I don't know if you've ever seen it, but how she uses her magic and her powers to create an entire like community just so her and Vision, right, can be together. Do you know what I mean? Even though he's dead, even though he's not alive, right? Like she's recreating this life that is not real. It's not reality. And that's how I am feeling this super strongly. But yeah, I mean, if you feel threatened, if you feel like anybody has anything to say about it, you're ready to strike, you're ready to defend, you know, you don't feel like really going out there and showcasing anything here. It's like you have caught or grabbed on to this opportunity, and it's whoever or whatever it is that you're dealing with, it's like so juvenile, so inexperienced, so young, so gullible, so vulnerable that you can mold it and you can have it do what you want, like a pet, it feels like, right? So it's like you came across this person, it's like, oh, like this, right? Like this person I can control and I can make this whole world, because this person is so in need that they need me. Does that make sense? Therefore, I can do what I want with them. I can get what I want. I can make this lifestyle. I can make this reality with them because they're not going to tell me otherwise. They need me. Look at that. I love the tarot. Look at that. Front of the door. Do not come in. This is mine. Mine, mine, mine. Like, you cannot get past. Super defensive. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Blinded. You see? 6 of Cups came through. 6 of Cups is the first card. It did come through and it fell reversed. Two cards, the Star. Yeah. Yeah. You know, sorry. I'm just saying all these things and I'm not even talking. Oh, like, this is like, you feel that this is your dream come true, your big opportunity, your big moment. Has to do, this connection, this relationship, this other person is, like I said, this moment that it feels like they came through, you saw them and you're like, oh, mine, I got it. You know, I'm going to put this back. But man, how guarded is this energy here? How, like, blinded to the fact that you are not in actual reality, right? Blinded to the fact that this person is lacking something big here. A lot of defensive mechanisms. You are defending this thing at all costs. You don't even care. This is reminding me of, like, you're dealing with this child or this innocent or this inexperienced type of person here. Kids may be involved. But again, this is also making me feel like recreating something. I'm going to get some clarifiers and see if there's anything else we can pull. I do want to see what this is specifically. No, I knew this card was going to come out. 7 of Swords. Excuse me. The Hanged Man. So the 7 of Swords is not the best card in the deck, but it does talk about, like, getting out of something, running away, taking the easy way out, like disappearing, you know, leaving in the middle of the night without even telling anyone, or like not really caring about the aftermath of someone disappearing. Like when someone leaves and they don't care about how it makes somebody else feel or something like that. But it also talks about strategy and how to get what you want. Here is the Page of Cups again. Do you feel that this is the card, an energy of like what you're dealing with, like the other? Okay. It is very like romantic or no, not romantic. It's charming. There's an element of someone charming somebody else. Like maybe you are telling another person what they want to hear, to hold them, or the other person is telling you. But there is like an element of, okay, we're stopping. This is a stop moment. Like I said, there's a feeling of things are not moving forward. And there's also something around like sabotage here with the 7 of Swords. All right. Like ending something abruptly here with the stop. It's like all of the sudden with the Hanged Man, somebody is unable to get free, unable to move, unable to get out of something. They're trapped, but they really want to leave. Somebody here is trapped in a situation and is trying to create a way out with the Seven of Swords. And it's coming across in ways of manipulation, of gaslighting, of pretending and putting on a facade or a mask, or in some, some way like that. Like there's a lack of honesty around their intentions and their plan and what they're doing, because they feel like, it's the word I want to say the word is suspended, but they feel like they put themselves in a situation that they can't get out of. They're tied up. And now because of that, they see everything so differently. It makes me feel like at the end of the 30-day period, or like later down the road, somebody becomes aware that they have been tied up, that now they're in a position where they cannot get out. They cannot come out of this door. And so therefore, because of that, because now all of a sudden it's triggered that it's not in their control anymore, that they're actually being controlled, that now they see this entire situation differently because they're upside down. And we know that that's part of this hangman energy, is that when things are paused because you cannot make any moves, you start to see things from a different perspective. So it's like this person has come back down to earth and is now seeing the reality of this situation. At the same time, there is a lot of emotion here. All right. There could be an element of this Seven of Swords energy. This person is using all of their charm and wit and words, saying the right words to get their way or to get out of this situation or something like that. All right. It's like also, how, and I'm going back to a child element here, like when a child really wants something and they go to the parents and they say all the right things, they do all the right things, they try to convince them, right, of giving them the thing. It feels very much like that, like a little bit desperate, even like somebody here feels desperate. All right, let's get some clarifiers and go over the Five of Pentacles energy. Two of Cups. The Moon. This thing is a secret. Why is this a secret? Like, why is this hidden? This relationship is hidden. Six of Swords. The Lovers again. Yeah, look at that. Like the moon does talk about things that are unseen, right? But you have two people here doing things that are unseen, that are unknown, that are secretive, that are only for them, right? Like the enclosure of this fortress that somebody here has created to go toward this lovers being a setting, a place, a lifestyle, like a location or something like that. What is the Ace of Wands and the Empress? Page of Wands and the Empress. The Moon again. I'm feeling there's a lot of like trauma bonding. Seven of Wands. And also like an inability to understand, like situate yourselves, or like understand who is more established and who isn't. Like there's like this page compared to an empress, like not on the same level here, you know. It's also making me feel like whoever the empress is, the moon is coming through representing your psychological state and why you are bringing yourself all the way down to a page level to relate to someone who is at that level. It's like you should be relating to an emperor, male or female here, not relating to a page, right? The page is the person who brings you your coffee, who puts, you know, your jacket on when you're ready to go outside. Like you're like for an empress, right? Like this is like the person who you hire, I'm getting, right? Like this person's supposed to be like someone you pay, right? Like to like an employee, right? Or, you know, not somebody that is on your level, if that makes sense, right? Like for some reason, titles and levels are coming through. Like you're way up here, this person's way down here, and you're bringing yourself down. So the psychological state is coming through, and it's like bringing with it conflict and this feeling of like unsettlement. You're unsettled. This thing is not flowing. It's not natural. It's not vibing. There's obstacles and there's challenges, and it's messy and it's yucky because it's not on your level. 9 of Wands, 4 of Swords. Five of Swords. Ooh, baby. So there's a lot of anger here. Maybe you're getting angry at me. Maybe you're getting angry at me for even saying this. 4 of Pentacles. Again, 4 of Pentacles, right? It's like, no, like you're so stubborn at this point. Like when the Scorpio gets to this level, there's like, no. This Scorpio will learn on their own, right? This nature, universe, God, source, spirit will come through and will teach them this lesson later. 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords. 10 of Cups. I want what I want, and I want this life, and I want the family, and I want the love, and I want the connection. I want what I want. Star. And nothing's going to stop me. 6 of Cups, the Star. Queen of Pentacles, doing everything it takes to nurture, to love, to create, to establish your value. You are trying to establish your value, and you're connecting with this, like, whoever, like, this person is so inexperienced and green and, like, vulnerable that you're the strong one, and you're establishing your value. Like, they need you. Prince of Cups. Exactly. Knight of Cups here twice. All right, let's get to this 7. This morning card. That's realization. Okay, 7 of Swords, the Hanged Man. Ooh, feel Hanged Man again. 7 of Swords, the Hanged Man. There's a lot of anger. You don't want to hear this. I'm sorry. 7 of Swords, the Hanged Man. Take the easy way out. Disappear. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to be revealed. The Devil. Forget it. There's no... The Hierophant. The Devil and the Hierophant? Oh my God. What are we dealing with? Like a cult leader? Someone's intentions are just so misdirected, misguided, coming from this weird place, this dark place of like, you know how like somebody, like people's psychological state, like their psyche is for some people it's like crazy, right? Like this is like, I want to say the word like psycho. Devil and the Hierophant. I can't, guys. What is this and why? For some of you, this is totally you. For others, it's like you're dealing with your match here. Like it feels just so ugly. Like very low vibey, uncomfortable, like creepy in a way as well. Like this creepiness. And maybe that's why like you have to build this fortress, because the both of you are like creepy. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. Whatever this person is doing, their intentions are not good. This is like a person, like a tyrant, or like a person like a Hitler, or, you know, like somebody who has the audacity to think to themselves that they can control something, that they, you know, like have zero regard for anyone's feelings, how they can destroy someone's life. Okay, they have zero regard around how they can destroy someone's life, right? Which in my opinion, that's a very good way to describe a psycho. Okay, and I'm having a hard time even saying it, but like all of this together, the Seven of Swords with the Devil and the Hierophant clarifying it, like I'm telling you, if you know tarot, like this is not energy that anybody should be in. I don't want you to be in this, you know, and for whatever reason you are, but this is definitely playing on some memory here, on your past trauma. Knight of Cups, like you're in this because of something that's happened to you in your past. Like you're trying to create this pretend life to distract you from facing reality, to distract you from literally doing the work that it takes to be an adult and to cultivate a better quality of life. Like, it's like, no, I don't want to do all that work. I don't want to face myself. I don't want to face the trauma. I don't want to hurt. I don't want to go through pain. I just want to pretend that everything is okay. And I'm creating this lifestyle. This lifestyle, whoever it is that you're creating it with, is the devil. You're creating this with the devil in disguise. And this thing will come to play, right? It will come out. Like, you will see that. Seven of Swords again. Queen of Swords. This is someone else. Chariot. It's not. This person wants to go towards something else. The Chariot is representing a new path, a new way. And the night. What did I say? It's happening in the night. This person's going to disappear in the night. They wake up one morning and they have this realization. And then by the night, they're out. Done. All right, Scorpio, hope this helped you. Let me know. I know you're not going to like this reading, and I'm so sorry. So we'll see how the next reading turns out. Hopefully you're in a better place, or I am picking up on a different group of you. But if you want a specific reading and you want to know more about what this is, if you are relating to this, I do personal readings. Just send me an email and we'll set something up. But thank you again for taking the time to listen and to allow me to read for you today. We'll see you on the next one, okay? Bye.